track is blocked at turn 1. And if you didn't hear what Marty said at the end of his report, it was that car number 3, there it is right there, championship leader Helio Castro-Neves. His last pit stop is under review by race officials. Newgarden is blocked, Hinchcliffe stationary.
And we're hearing that race control is going to black flag Castro-Neves for the previous stop. So, how quickly things can turn here. Now, you were just making the point with Graham that you thought Dixon should have just kept the door open there.
Well, I'm not sure Dixon knew he was there, but Rahal was. And I think Dixon really swept down when he went through that corner, and I don't believe he had any idea Rahal was there.
Yeah.
Wow. We have had it all here in Baltimore today. Watch this restart.
Oh,
Scott Dixon in the red car. Here comes Graham Rahal on the inside.
What a great view. I mean, Dixon at this point, I think you're right, Wally. I don't think he had any idea. And if you're Graham, you got to back out. You got to.
Well, you can back out, but I think he was backed out as much as he could be. There wasn't a whole lot further you could back out on that deal.
Look at all these smart guys that are just going to the outside to take the overshoot.
On board with Oriol Servia. How does it look from his view?
I mean, Rahal was about going as slow as you could go.
He was doing
scrubbing the wall.
I mean, Graham was doing everything he could to stay away from him. He was right up against the wall. He can't get any further over. But I think you're right. I don't think Dixon had any idea. And you know what? I think Dixon decided at the last second to try to cross under and square up the exit. I don't think Graham expected that. So purely a racing thing. I hope they don't review this as avoiding.
Yeah, I don't put any blame on either one of those guys there. Although about 5 or 6 of these guys may not agree with us.
Been also upset with IndyCar because he would like his car back to pit road because they feel like they can get back into this race.
Ready to go racing, Graham Rahal on the inside, Sebastian Bourdais the outside, Servia behind Rahal, and Kimball in the mix there as well. Some late lockups and contact with Bourdais. Servia hits Bourdais.
Oh no!
These guys.
Is this Groundhog Day?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I feel like Scott Dixon right now. It's just, like, come on, it's just one thing after another.
All right, there you go. There you go. Nice job, Charlie. Nice job.
And you know, it's my listen. If you're sitting back here and forth, these top 3 guys are got to stop, right?
Rahal has to stop, and Servia has to stop.
That's why Bourdais wasn't going to race Rahal hard. He was just trying to get through there because he has the race won.
Right.
And then he gets flipped from behind.
Jan?
Now, just prior to this
happened, I think, with Bourdais. Watch Graham. Graham brakes really, really deep, locks up the front tires. Graham's right here. You're going to see him lock up. Now Bourdais can't turn in, and all of a sudden Bourdais like, finally I can get to the corner, but he's got Servia up the inside, and then that just leads to another big pack up.
This is what it'll look like from Oriol Servia's view.
Now Servia's watching Graham. He thinks he's got room, but he locks up as well.
He's locked up too.
You still want to have that front brake bias, Wally?
Maybe not that much.
Here it is from overhead.
Actually, Servia just didn't lock it up and couldn't turn it.
God, you got to feel for Bourdais. I mean, all he had to do is get through that corner.
That's what I was saying earlier. These guys have been knocking on the door of a great finish.
Watch Servia's left front right there. Going to lock up at the last second. He can't turn.
And that's why he nailed it, because he could not only stop, but he couldn't turn.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the guy who told us this morning that he was horrible this weekend, there's the response from the Dragon team. The driver who told us he was horrible this morning.
I'm going to make Pagenaud try to get him on the outside. That was a good job defending your real estate there.
For the majority of the year, Marco Andretti has been the picture of consistency. Wilson goes around. Hinchcliffe involved in that. Rahal up. Can they get going, or is the track going to be blocked?
Well, there's a
looks
lane
like
up the
Hinchcliffe's
middle.
got his hands on his helmet, so he must be stalled and probably get another full. Yep. Caution.
Another
got it in reverse. Whoa, Servia's. Oh, I hope Wilson knows he's there. Wilson's got it in reverse. He's backing the car up, so the engine must still be running. There he goes.
Carpenter can get going, and Hinchcliffe is the only one who needs help. I think in every track blockage, poor old Charlie Kimball has been the innocent victim and has had to weave his way through multiple cars blocking the racing line through there. So the GoDaddy machine of James Hinchcliffe is the only one stuck. This is how it all went down. The view from Graham Rahal.
Yeah, once you commit like that.
So that was Bourdais into the back of Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Graham Rahal trying to push Hinchcliffe out of the way. And here, as you said, Lee, here's Kimball. And you hear the revs go up. What he's trying to do is dump the clutch and throw the back of the car around. Watch Bourdais just barely gets Wilson, but certainly enough to spin him around.
I'll show you what it looked like from overhead. Watch for the 5th car in line. There's the tag there.
Guys, we might be running out of front wings at some point here.
So Hinchcliffe gets going, but we are still under yellow.